My name is Cassandra Cardenas, and I'm applying to FIU's Master's in Professional Counseling Psychology. I would like to share with you my research and clinical experience, as well as my academic and career goals. Academically, I aim to obtain a Master's in Professional Counseling Psychology. I strive to gain valuable clinical training, research experience, and the opportunity to work within an urban community. Career-wise, I intend on working with minorities in an urban community as a licensed mental health counselor. I aspire to have a private practice and have the opportunity to work with a diverse group of clients. This program is an ideal match and will provide me with the research experience and clinical training I need to achieve my goal of being a licensed mental health counselor. This program fits the qualities I have and will expand on those qualities to shape me into being an empathetic, determined, open-minded, sincere, and collaborative therapist. I am a driven and goal-oriented individual. I am a team player and a natural leader. I am empathetic, able to actively listen, and a natural problem solver. It is imperative that a therapist is able to communicate well with their clients, as well as their client support system. My ability to effectively communicate in English and in Spanish will greatly benefit me in the professional counseling psychology program, as well as in my career in Miami-Dade County. During my undergraduate career, I have acquired valuable professional experiences and skills that make me an ideal candidate for the professional counseling psychology program. From 2015 to 2017, I worked with the National Alliance on Mental Illness as a presenter for the In Our Own Voice program. As a presenter, I gave weekly hour-long presentations at Fremont Psychiatric Hospital in Fremont, California. I learned how to actively listen to patients sharing their struggles or their accomplishments, and I learned how to communicate with the patients in a professional manner. From 2016 to 2017, I was the Vice President of the Las Positas College chapter of Psi Beta, the National Honor Society of Psychology. As Vice President, I co-led weekly psychology club meetings and organized club events. Our weekly meetings range from topics about career goals in psychology to mental health stigma to conducting psychological research. This position allowed me to network with other psychology students and professors, expanding my opportunities within the field of psychology. I worked with Dr. Robin Roy, psychology professor and Psi Beta advisor at Las Positas College. Dr. Roy was the advisor for my colleagues and I in our psychological research poster presentation. My colleagues and I, alongside Dr. Roy, conducted research examining the correlation between social media usage and self-esteem. We presented this research at the 2017 Western Psychological Association Conference in Sacramento, California. We presented our research findings to psychology professors, graduate students, researchers, clinical psychologists, and other professionals in the field of psychology. I learned how to properly present research, as well as how to connect statistical data to an environmental context. I learned how to properly communicate the study design and execution while emphasizing the validity and reliability of our findings. During my first year at Florida International University, I began working as a research assistant for the STAND program at the Center for Children and Families. I assisted clinicians during the initial and follow-up assessments of the adolescents. I engaged the adolescents in tasks that were geared towards measuring their attention span. I learned how to use the ACEBA software to obtain T-scores for a variety of diagnostic information for a participant. I also learned how to gain rapport with the child and their family. This experience allowed me to gain valuable clinical experience while emphasizing the importance of using the data in an environmental context. These experiences and goals combined have prepared me for my ultimate career goal of a licensed mental health counselor working with minorities in the Miami community. I am excited with the opportunity to continue to work with the Center for Children and Families to gain clinical training and to work within the community in Miami-Dade County. Miami-Dade County is diverse, and many of the clients we see at the Center for Children and Families are of a minority ethnic group. The professional counseling psychology program will allow me to work with the population that I aspire to work and treat in my career. By beginning the clinical training at the commencement of the program, the professional counseling psychology program will allow for optimal field experience and clinical training. The professional counseling psychology program at Florida International University is the ideal match for me to acquire the training, resources, experience, and network to work as a licensed mental health counselor in Miami-Dade County.